The Last Dinner Party released their debut album, Prelude to Ecstasy, on 2nd of February 2024 by Island Records. It was produced by James Ford and includes the singles Nothing Matters, Sinner, My Lady of Mercy, and Caesar on a TV Screen. The album received acclaim from critics and debuted at number 1 on the UK Albums Chart. Prelude to Ecstasy has 12 tracks. All tracks are written by Georgia Davies, Lizzie Mayland, Abigail Morris, Aurora Nishefchi, and Emily Roberts. Tracks 2 to 5 and 8 to 11 are also written by Rhys Downing. A press release called the concept of ecstasy, a pendulum which swings between the extremes of human emotion, from the ecstasy of passion to the sublimity of pain, and one that binds the album together. The band also stated that they laid bare confessions directly from diary pages and summoned an orchestra to bring our vision to life. Calling it their greatest honor and pride to present this offering to the world, it is everything we are. According to the review aggregator Metacritic, Prelude to Ecstasy received universal acclaim based on a weighted average score of 84 out of 100 from 21 critic scores. These are the 21 critic scores from high to low. The Independent UK, 5 out of 5. Most musicians who came of age during the pandemic are hushed and introspective. But The Last Dinner Party came out calling for an end of the world orgy, and Prelude to Ecstasy gleefully delivers. DIY Magazine, 5 out of 5. Sky-high grandiose ambition that ties together lofty literary sentiment, cinematic sweeping theatricality, and killer melodic indie hooks with an equal affinity for each. Music OMH, 5 out of 5. Widescreen ambitions should never be criticized, and as Prelude to Ecstasy ends with Mirror, a Cheryl Cole Torch song with Nick Cave intensity and Bond theme bombast, you have to conclude that this album is big and it is clever. Record Collector, 5 out of 5. There's not a weak moment in these 11 songs. The Last Dinner Party will surely do a Bond theme. It'll surely be wonderful. The Skinny, 5 out of 5. The Last Dinner Party bring the best musical and literary influences to a feast for the end of the world, resulting in a Renaissance album that leaves us wanting more. Under the Radar, 9 out of 10. Perhaps it doesn't quite capture the magical energy of the band's live performances, but again, that is a totally different experience that would be hard to replicate. Album of the Year? Without a doubt, it will be a strong contender. Clash Music, 9 out of 10. It's a delightful, towering debut that will indeed leave you ecstatic. Glide Magazine, 9 out of 10. The Last Dinner Party was able to craft an LP that combines their wide range of influences and filters them through their own artistic lens. This birthed an album that both rocks hard and emphasizes what pop song structures can become when placed in the right hands. We will all remember where we were when we first heard Prelude to Ecstasy, an album that is seemingly just the start for an innovative and daring young act. Paste Magazine, 81 out of 100. Prelude to Ecstasy is one of the strongest debut albums in recent memory, an incredible introduction that creates an inescapable feeling that we are bearing witness to the birth of a generational talent. AllMusic, 80 out of 100. A remarkably assured set of bold-faced indie rock and maximalist goth pop teaming with earworm melodies, intelligent, darkly romantic lyrics, and thespian bluster. Sputnik Music, 80 out of 100. They sound and act unlike many of their contemporaries, and seem preoccupied with carefully carving out a unique space in the modern indie scene to inhabit. It's a fun space, regardless of how you may get there, and I'm glad to be here. Acclaim, 80 out of 100. The extravagant and sensual Prelude to Ecstasy is their wine-stained toast to finding beauty in decadence. Its cup runneth over with promise. The Telegraph UK, 80 out of 100. It's a remarkably polished debut. The Guardian, 80 out of 100. Prelude to Ecstasy is a delight, filled with enough ideas to suggest that they'll come up with just as many more the next time around. The Last Dinner Party's confidence may stem less from the hype they've provoked than the fact they know how good they are. The Line of Best Fit, 80 out of 100. The Last Dinner Party don't leave one dramatic stone unturned. Pleasurably satisfying, you can't help but come back for more. New Musical Express, 80 out of 100. Fantastic songs that are easy to embrace and return to. Rolling Stone, 80 out of 100. Much like Nothing Matters, songs like Caesar on a TV Screen and Burn Alive start like hungover reveries before vaulting into trampoline pop, wrapping up with crashing crescendos. Over the course of an album, that approach veers towards formula. But there's no denying the way their blousy, unrestrained songs knock you upside and down and leave you with a dizzying high. Pop Matters, 70 out of 100. They manage to mask their eclectic influences and occasionally cliched ideas behind a loud, bold, excessive sound, spectacular visuals, and provocative lyrics about candle wax melting in my veins. Beats per minute, 68 out of 100. Prelude to Ecstasy, for all intents and purposes, is a really enjoyable pop record, but they are not burning down the mansion with this collection of songs anytime soon. Pitchfork, 65 out of 100. You crave a little more wreckage in their wake, a more wanton relinquishing of control perhaps, but their abundant debut more or less lets them have their cake and eat it. Uncut, 60 out of 100. A rich saturnine Baroque pop set full of romantic drama. Strings, piano, and keyboard combine with muty textured guitar in songs that, though engaging, tend toward the florid. In summary, we can say that Prelude to Ecstasy by The Last Dinner Party has received widespread acclaim, earning an impressive Metacritic score of 84/100. The album has firmly established The Last Dinner Party as a rising talent in the music scene, so we are excited for more music. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, for more videos about The Last Dinner Party, subscribe to our channel. Smash that like button, share with your friends, and stay tuned for more exciting content of The Last Dinner Party.